What's going on, guys? It's Josh, the kicking consultant here, and in this video we're going to be going through a kicking session to help you kick with more power, penetration, distance. We're going to work some goal kicking and even some torps at the end, so make sure you hang around to the end of the video so you can get more confidence in your kicking. We're going to just get straight into it. Let's just partner up and get a few kicks in, so kind of like the same direction, we'll go up and down the field. I just want you getting your eye in, so straight on kicks, around the body kicks, left and right foot. So just getting your eyes in.
Which way we go?
Yeah, up and down the field, yeah. All right, let's go. Now every kick has to be a snap. Adjust the distances, go left and right foot. All right, let's go. Finishing off, let's go torps. Now I want everyone like quite close to each other, 15 meters apart, 15 to 20 meters apart. One here, one down there. We are going to have a bit of competition, bit of pressure on our kicks. We have 30 seconds to get as many completions with our partner. All right, so it only counts if you mark it, yeah? Set, go. Count them out. 1. Nice, all right. 2. 11. And 12. Time. Now we're gonna go opposite foot. What we did when I was at GWS, which is ages ago now, for every 2 kicks we did on our preferred, we'd do one on our opposite. It's like a 2-to-1 ratio. Generally in like the warm-ups, right? It wasn't like all throughout training. All these kicks for 30 seconds are going to be on our opposite. What did we get the first round? About 12. Let's see how we go. 2, 1, and time. All right, how'd you guys go? We got 11. What angle should the ball be on at contact? 50% of you said leaning back. Okay, I used to think that. Even when I was at the Giants, I would only get the ball leaning back. We actually want it tilted forward for low penetrating kicks. Okay, I wish someone told me that when I was playing, because I would have the ball leaning back and it's quite hard to kick a leaning back ball flat. You'll either kick a floater or you'll naturally pop it up and it'll go over the top of them, okay? So I want you working that ball into the forward tilt. With your ball drop, out with 2, and then you want to pull that ball back in and work it into the forward tilt so you can make good contact, punch it through low. We're going to spread out and we're going to try and nail these poles, kicking through the target, and your teammate, partner is going to be on the other side and then has a crack at it as well. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Yeah, not bad. So you're one of those players that kind of starts with the ball almost up and down, and in that forward tilt, as opposed to like working it there, which is something we could look at. Okay, so you're kind of ending up like this. So you need to stay over the ball, get it in the forward tilt, so you can punch through and roll forward. Get a few steps into it. We'll do another drill in a sec that's going to break it down, just to try and get the timing right between your ball drop and your leg swing coming through. You're right if I film this real quick. You get that a little bit more tilted forward, but like it's pretty good. And then I just try and get a bit more momentum into it, like pick up your pace and your steps. So I'm seeing balls coming out on that angle like that, as opposed to like a little bit of inside tilt's okay, but not crazy amounts. So just try and keep the ball over your leg, like straight. Yeah, and track it down. I know it's hard when you get a bit on the run. Okay, how'd that feel? In terms of like, is that how you'd usually kick it, you feel?
That's like usually what goes wrong.
So I love the way you hold the ball and the way you guide it down. Where do you feel like it comes off your foot? Like point.
I get it wrong, probably.
Yeah, and where do you want it to come off? You want to feel like it's coming off there? Yeah, so like I want you to feel like it's coming off that part there, right? See, feel how like that's like the bony part of your foot and the most surface area, whereas down here it's kind of like if you think like we'd rather hit it off there than there. You get a long guide arm, and then I reckon you've just got to try to have that ball like just a little less toey, and you could almost get it tilted forward a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then one thing that's very common, see how much you're coming up onto your toe there on your plant foot. I know you're on the run, but you're not at like max pace. So you'd almost want to be a little bit flatter on the ground. It's going to put you in a more powerful position, because see how that, like you're almost airborne when you're making contact. So you don't have like a
stability.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to go into a drill that's going to help with that. What's great about this drill is it strips the kick right down. We did it a lot as punters because we could only kick off of 2 steps, right? So punter job is to kick the ball as high as far as possible, and we could only do it essentially off of 2, maybe 3 steps, because you'd have to catch the ball and you've got these guys rushing at you, and if you didn't do it in less than 1.2 seconds, the chances are they're going to block it. So we learnt to become really efficient, to be able to kick further, like almost with less effort, to be able to and do it off of 2 to 3 steps. Okay, so the no step kick, there's no momentum. You're purely relying on your hip flexor power, and then position at contact, your stability through your core. Okay, at this close, we're just going to work on balance. Okay, kick to me. Yeah, good. Okay, so if we're good enough, my foot will stay in the air until David's marked it, then I can rest it down. Okay, and see how like you start to get a bit of feedback on where your body's weight shifting. Are you making contact on the good part of your foot? And do you have that core stability? Okay, upright position, strong plant leg, how we spoke about like with on the run. Like if we kind of have that little bit flatter, then we're going to work back. We're going to go work on penetration and then distance. Okay, so the beauty, like I said, there's no momentum, so it's purely ability to get your foot back and then power. Whoa. Okay. Okay, see how your foot hit the ground? Nice, Alex. Good. So you can rest it down between reps. Yeah. So that's where either the ball's getting too far away from you and then you're having to fall forward, or you're just not quite engaging your core. If you're feeling good, I'll get that side to go back 3 big steps. Now, because the partner has a bit more time to react, if you're feeling confident, put a bit more power into it, a bit more penetration. Oh, okay. I'm not too worried, like perfect example, I'm not too worried about the result, more about the process. Are you still keeping your balance and punching through? Okay, it's okay to make mistakes. It is a race to get the ball to the partner. All right, so we go on my go. Ball's ready, leg goes back, give yourself that opportunity. Set, go. Go. Oh. With kicking for distance and penetration, like the further your leg can go back, the more room it has to accelerate. So it's something I actually really struggled with. My backswing would only come up to like here. So I work really quite hard on getting the hip back, okay? Getting the foot really far back. Just a small increase in that mobility can have a big impact on your distance, okay? We're now going for distance. It's now a competition. You can do this like at your footy clubs with either the person directly opposite you to be who can kick the furthest, or against the people alongside you. So we're gonna find out who's got the biggest kick with no momentum. All right, so in your own time. Yep, keeping off no step. I'm not too worried about the result. Think of it like a gym exercise. It's an explosive power movement. Let it rip, yeah? Leg goes back, hip flexor power. What you guys are naturally doing is you're getting the ball a little bit more upright and even slightly tilted back. So as we go away from penetration, we go more for distance. We want that. We're now making contact further away from our body. We're getting more leverage on it, so the ball can be leaning back slightly. Alex, how far do you reckon you just kick then?
Maybe like 40 meters, 30.
Off no step. Yeah. Crazy. And a lot of you are like 30 plus off no step. So let's go into now working into some on the run stuff. So I am going to dictate how you start with the ball. So often, like, you know, the technique of kicking is one thing, but also what you do prior to that. So your ability to get the ball ready to go, get the ball off quickly is going to make your kick better, right? Like thinking you're not going to get run down, you're going to have less pressure on your kick. You know, the difference of half a second can be that defender gets to the person you're trying to kick to or not, and then it's like, it looks like a bad kick because they came through and spoiled it. But if you can get the ball off quickly, then that makes your kicking look better and is better. Okay, so it's almost like as punters, like I said, we had to catch and kick the ball in 1.2 seconds or less. We are going to shuffle forward and back, and then on my go, you hit the kick. Okay, get a few steps into it, roll through. Right, up and back. Good, and go. We're gonna face the other way. Set, go. You gotta pick up your ball, turn around and kick it. Ready, go. Oh, some good hits there. Nice work, nice work. One at a time, you're gonna come through and kick over top of the knee. All right? Smooth, nice work. Yours went to the right. You were so far away from me.
I was.
You're so far away from me. So I know it's common, we all go back. Come up. Shorten your run up, and just, so for you you're swinging the ball around too much. We're 30 metres away. How far were you doing off of no step? 25, 30 metres, okay? So just, you don't need many steps, just a couple. Keep the ball steady over your leg and then come through, make good impact, okay? So just wanted you to think about that. You were very smooth. You just had a slight outside ball inside. I reckon you'll correct it on the next one, okay? I'm not sure if you've seen my videos, but I'm big on shortening your run up down. I don't know why we need to have a long run up when if you can just be steady in your ball drop and make good impact, you're gonna kick a true ball that carries. Like you're kicking it 40 metres off of no step, right? David running in, ball, so you're unsteady approach, balls all over the shot, off the side of the foot. And because when everything's steady, then the ball's in a good spot and then you can.
Try to go too fast on it either.
Oh, you need to find that balance. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
Like too fast and run up and you get the speed wobbles. Too slow and you don't go anywhere and you fall over, okay? So I'm looking at the side, see how you're still quite poppy.
How do I like
stay down, so that's going to be doing the no step kick where you feel like your foot's flat, okay, instead of rolling too much. And then if the ball gets too far away from you, you'll naturally have to. Yeah. We all naturally open up to our kicking leg side, and then that means that if our ball drops kind of like here, but we open up, it's going to be on the inside, and then you're going to pull it around. And that's what I've noticed on some of yours. Okay, so either know that you're going to do that and get the ball drop out, or really good cue is just line your right foot and shoulder to the target, not the middle of your body. Because then, does that make sense? Because then we naturally open up even more. If you close it off and then you still open up, it's not going to be as dramatic. Show me how you kick a torp, without any tips. Okay, see, it's got hand over top, made contact too low, right? Oh, close.
Turned at the end.
Turned at the end, yeah. That was, dropped it inside, came around. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. If we are going forward distance, we want to drop that nose down slightly. And then that common mistake is making contact too low. So get your arm up and then straight steps. Oh, dropped it, turned in too much, okay? Oh, boom. All right, Alex. Oh, yeah, that's what you want right there. Thank you. I'll chat to you guys afterwards. I will give you guys access to like my kicking guide, and like we'll give you a speed program. So like you guys said, it's tools, right? We spent an hour and a half on it. So you've got it all there in your tool bag, but these will be good reminders. And then you've got it for life, right? You guys are all still developing, so you can continue to improve long after this session. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and then go check out this video here.